The ask would be just come join us in the community because, there's strength in togetherness. We're better together. And I guess the one ask I would say is that, and this is really what that PEP meeting ultimately is about, we call it a MWE community, MWE, because one of the things that, from a scientific point of view, I think that's been at the heart of the problem we've had with modern culture is that we've been telling people that the mind is just the same as the brain, or that the self is just the same as the body. And that's all like me stuff, me. It's in me. And it's an isolated, independent, you can call it a solo self. When we raise children to live like that, life becomes kind of empty and societies become very selfish. There's no greater good that is seen as what's going to be a benefit to everyone. So I think that's what's happened. And so in the MWE community, what we've identified is the scientific basis, I think, of the problem for, certainly social injustice. Even when you look at how the pandemic is affecting people who are marginalized much more, when you look at fires that are going on, it's just a sign of what we've known, unfortunately, for decades, but didn't really do anything about, which is environmental degradation. Can also be seen as a problem with not having an integrated way of living. That is, we're too differentiated as humanity from nature. So in all these ways, embracing the reality of our interconnection comes when we say, yes, you're a me in a body, raise your child to really know what their bodily experience is, but also let's raise them to also be a we, their connections with other people, even people who are not like them, and to all species, all living things that are not human, right? Because our relational mind, our relational way of being is as much a part of who we are as our embodied, right? So when you live that way, then what happens, which is absolutely beautiful, is you expand your identity beyond a me to include a we, but you have both. You have the inner me and the interrelational we. And so we integrate them with me plus we equals we. And, come join us and see how that feels for you, because as you as a parent learn yourself that you are not just alone, but you're in connection here now, but also across generations, then the we that's there is really empowering and it's liberating too. And if we can raise the next generation to live like that, I'm extremely optimistic that as very creative and compassionate and collaborative beings, we humans, we are going to be able to make this turn around to give the next generation, our children and our adolescents, a world that they really deserve, a world filled with connection and kindness and hope, and a way to really see that working together for the greater good is great for everyone.